Hello, guys. Welcome to this new episode. My name is Oscar, and this is my channel, 3WC Developer. And today I'm gonna present you my new contribution to the open source community. It's called FastAPI App Builder. So, what's this thing? It's a boilerplate applications powered by FastAPI, Prisma, and Vue.js. This makes use of the Prisma engine to interact with databases, with SQL databases primarily, and MongoDB. You don't have to write any CRUD operations again, and you don't have to set up any configurations again. And you just have to focus on your schema and your business logic. So all the CRUDs and the roots are auto-generated from the schema, the Prisma schema file. You can edit that schema directly on this UI that I'm providing to you. There is also some custom add-ons that will help you to improve your development experience. So let's dive quickly into this. Let's check first the let's check first this part, the search engine. Oh, actually, let's start from the Swagger UI. This is a home, so there's nothing special here. This is the Swagger UI. It's the same as FastAPI, but it has some tweaks. For example, on the schemas, it has the schemas directly from Prisma. It contains all the fields and also the relations with other entities. For example, here in this schema we have two models, the AP request and the user. And here we have the AP request has a direct relationship with the user, and the same for the user. Or on the user, you will also have on the post schema, you will have on the body the AP recs. So this is pretty straightforward. It's the same as FastAPI, but you get all the endpoints by free. You get all these endpoints, including the schema. This is a schema JSON file that contains all the field definitions with the SQL syntax from Prisma. And here you will look at all. Here you will check the relations, the required fields, the types, and also the descriptions and uh, some other some other things that people will put on their schema. And you can try also the request. No? For example, in this AP request, we try here, we do execute, and we get all the requests here, for example. We get all the requests that this API is receiving, including the ID, the date, the method, the path, the headers, the body, status, IP. I catch the IP from the bad guys, and the user in case if there is a authentication, right? So that's for the Swagger UI. For the schema, it's the same file as the schema Prisma, but it's on the GUI. You can modify here the models directly. You can add new models and you can save it. For example, we can have here the model post that has ID. Oh, sorry, there's no tab here. That has the ID that is a string, that is an ID that has a default value of UID, And I don't know, maybe the title, that is a string, that is okay, mandatory. The content, that is also string. And for example, no, there's no, let's not complicate with relations. So as here it is, I can save it. And if I check my code here, I check my schema Prisma, I check that my model post is already here. So it updates, it has a hot model update. So it's very convenient to centralize all the operations on one dashboard. So let's check now the terminal. There is a terminal that on the meantime will have only will answer with the hash of the input you give to the terminal for security reasons, of course. But for now, it can execute all the Linux commands, pwd, etc. And it can also do the Prisma commands, PrismaDB push, for example, to push our post schema. And we can also do the Prisma generate. And if we got the terminal clouded like that, we can clear. And then we can do Prisma pgfetch to get the binaries. And that's it. We have our schema synchronized. So that's the terminal. Here we can check the authentication. We can authenticate with any user. With John Doe, for example, I can put my email. I can put login and it returns me an access token. This is it is meant to be extended because it will also have it will also must have a user management system. So that's pending. Is a to do. And the highlight, I think, is the search. On the search, we can search within all our requests that are inbound into our API. For example, if we want to check the Chrome browser that are looking into our API, we can check this and we get all the requests. If you check, the performance is quite outstanding because we get the results very fast because everything is asynchronous. Prisma is an asynchronous library also. And finally, we have the dashboard where we can check the basically the request and the status of the request that we receive from external visitors. For example, here we have, it is only on the day, and I just plug in this instance, so it doesn't have much information. Maybe in a future video I will give you a more realistic scenario, but for now it has 107 200 requests, and for XX it has 33. So there is also bad guys that are trying to sniff into our network. So this also has the chance to have a different data visualization, for example, into a line or into radar. No, but there's not much sense since there is only two data points. But when we got populated our API, this tool will be very important because it will give us quite insights from the traffic that is incoming. And that's it. And that's what I was presenting. This is still in development, of course. It's in alpha. And I'm going to submit it to PyPy as my contribution. So I hope you find it useful, and I hope you like it. So I see you on the next time. See you guys.